Hi guys, so I wanted to do another tutorial. I've been getting a lot of requests for different things. So this one is really just so natural and neutral. It's kind of like a barely there kind of makeup. And you can modify it however you want. I kind of explain that in the tutorial, as you will see in a few minutes. But it's very, very natural, and it just gives you like a hint of color. You could actually wear this even for like a wedding or something like that, or like a prom or whatever, that you don't want to look too like overdone. So I really, really like this. Hope you guys do too. And if you want to see how I did it, then just keep watching. First, we're going to start by priming our eye. You can use Urban Decay's Primer Potion. I am going to use MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot just because today, I actually already applied it. Today, I'm just having some darkness around my eyes. So again, it's like this yellow base paint pot. You can use this as a primer and a base. So I'll just put a little more on just to show you. But y'all have seen me put this all on before. Okay, so we put down our base. And then we're going to use our Drugstore Wet n Wild Sweet as Candy Color Icon Trio, and it looks like this. Now I feel kind of silly even doing this because these shadows, it kind of tells you what to put where. So this is eyelid, crease, brow bone, but I'm just gonna show a little bit. I mean, I use them in those places, but I'm just gonna show you a little bit different, or different ways to apply it. So this is what they look like. These are super pigmented. These are great eyeshadows, and they're very, very cheap. I think this was like $2.99 or something like that. Okay. So anyway, enough blabber. We're gonna go ahead and start with our first color, which is the eyelid color, this pink right here, and we're gonna put this all over our eye. I'm just using a Sigma shader brush, and we're just gonna put this on our eyelid. We're gonna pack this on thick. Definitely needs like a couple swipes on here. Okay, so then we're going to go into our crease. I'm just going to use a pencil brush for this. This is a MAC 219. Any like defined brush will work for this. So since we're creating this barely there look, we're not going to do a lot with it, okay? So you can see over here what I did. So I'm just going to go into the crease color, which is that brown right here. Just get it on the side and the tip of the brush. And we're just going to kind of like go in our outer V, but like strictly stay in our outer V. We're not going everywhere. Just for a little touch of definition. Okay, now I'm just going to use a blending brush. You can use the Sigma E35, I think, or this is the MAC 217. Just gonna go back into that brown color, and this is just, we're just gonna get a little bit on the end of our brush and just define that outer V a little bit. Okay, now we're just gonna blend that color out with any blending brush. I'm using my Sigma E40 and just blend it out. Now I'm gonna go in with just any shader brush, large shader, anything that looks kind of like this. I'm gonna go into the highlight color, which is where it says brow bone, this like really pretty vanilla looking color. Whoa, see how pigmented these are? They're crazy. So I'm just gonna dip my little brush here, and then we're just gonna add this sharply under our eyebrows. Kind of go all the way in. And I'm gonna tap that, mix that color with a little bit of this, so kind of mix the two colors together. Like tap, tap. And we're going to kind of go all the way in here and kind of like a blending out the color between the lid and the brow bone. Okay. All right, next I'm going to take a pencil brush again, and I'm just going to wipe it off, make sure it's nice and clean, and I'm going to go underneath of my bottom lash line. We're going to be on the bottom lash line, we're going to use this crease color, that brown, just get it all over your pencil brush. And again, I always use this for liner, and then I'm just going to bring that down all the way. And this isn't going to give a lot of color, but it is going to give a little bit. Okay. Okay, clean that pencil brush off again. I use just like a makeup wipe in between, and then go into the highlight color, this one. And then we're going to use this in our inner tear duct area. So right in there, and then again, the beginning of our lower lash line. This is going to brighten up your eyes, make them look more awake. Okay, the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take any brown liner. I just happen to have the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Whiskey. And we're going to use that, and we're going to go on our bottom, cover up our bottom lash line for liner, and then we're going to go on our waterline. So just go ahead and do your bottom lash line. If you want a little bit more, like, just definition in your eyes, if you don't think it looks enough, you can go ahead and do your waterline too. This is optional, because we do want to kind of create that barely there, very natural looking makeup. I wanted to do that, but again, you don't have to. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of this same liner. Again, any brown liner, and then we're going to do our upper lash line. We're going to do this very, very thin. If I don't do this, my eyes like get swallowed up in my face, and I'm going to add some lashes, which you don't have to. Either way, I would add this to my eyes at least. And using the brown just makes it more soft, not as like harsh as you would a black, but you certainly couldn't use black if that's all you have. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and like line my upper lash line as well, right under that upper waterline. Okay, and then it looks like that. So you can stop here if you want to, if you don't want to add lashes, or I'm just going to keep going with this tutorial. So next what I do is I use my eyelash curler, which you guys have seen before. This is just Revlon eyelash curler. And then I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Excuse me. Okay, and I'm just using Rimmel's Lash Activator. It's a very, very thin one. I really like this. Not as much as my Cargo one, but we're going to go ahead and switch it up here. We're just going to add our mascara. With or without lashes, I always add mascara first. We're going to do our bottom lashes. This tends to clump, but it's really easy to get the clumps out. Don't forget those side ones over here. Okay, so you guys can totally stop here if you want, but I really hate my lashes, so I'm going to add some falsies. The false eyelashes I'm going to use look like this. They're basically for length and separation. They're not for volume. They're very, very thin. These are by Eyelure. I don't know the number of them, but they're very like spidery looking. Got them at Ulta. I'm gonna go ahead and add my lashes and then I'll show you the completed look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. It's really simple. Like I said, you do not have to add these lashes or not. I just did just because I really have no lashes like at all. So anyway, I'll just tell you what I used quickly. Again, on my eyes, I just used this palette here, and it is the Sweet as Candy Wet n Wild Color Icon here. These are beautiful 3 colors. And then on my lips, I use MAC's Cream Cup. Now, I kind of look washed out right now, but it is a really, really pinky, nude, beautiful color. On my cheeks, I used Tarte's Exposed. It looks like this. It's very like neutral, but like a nudie pink. Again, matches. Let me show you the two together. They're like the same color. So very natural looking. And then just for my bronzer, I used my Sephora Aruba. Yeah, Aruba for bronzer all over my face. And then to contour, I used the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It looks like this. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.